Am I the a-hole for denying water to a group of women who were supposedly dehydrated as they refused to pay? A very popular hiking trail actually crosses my, privately owned, land that is nestled inside a national park. I've never objected to people crossing our land as I'm an avid hiker and don't want to deny them enjoying the scenery, though it can get annoying at times when groups of 10+ people litter on my part of the trail. Anyway, a few years ago my daughter decided to set up a small stop to sell cold drinks and snacks on the trail. It's basically a caravan she lives in, but with an attached section to serve drinks and food. So she'll spend her time in there and every now and then people will pass by and happily top up. It's a multi-day hike. It made a surprisingly large amount of money, and so we began taking turns spending time in the caravan on the off chance someone, or a hiking group, passes by. Now, we live in a place that gets very humid in summer. It feels like 40 to 45 degrees Celsius during June-July. Today I was watching a movie in said caravan when a group of 5 girls rung the bell. They said they were out of water and asked if I could refill their water bottles. I told them I could for 50 cents a bottle. The reason we charge money is that all of our water is rainwater and hence limited, especially in summer. We aren't connected to an endless supply of water. They were furious that I refused to top them up for free and said they are dehydrating and could faint from heat stroke. I told them where a clean creek was about 1 hr down the trail that they could top up. I've drunk from there countless times, seriously no risk, but they refused and insisted I top them up. They had a young girl with them, around 13, while the rest were in their early 20s. So I refilled the young girl's bottle and gave her a Sprite for free, but insisted the adult women with her pay. They refused and very angrily went on their way. My wife says I should have filled them up, but so long as the little girl is okay I don't think they deserved anything given their attitude. Total Reddit comments, 62. Redditors who say you're the a-hole, 21. Redditors who say not the hole, 22. Not the a-hole. You WBTA if you went and robbed their corpses later tonight. Edit, whoa, thanks for the silver. Not the a-hole. You let them know where a clean creek was. 50 cents per a bottle is nothing. They could have shared the girl's water, which it was kind of you to give. They should have planned for the hike better. Not the a-hole. Unless they were dying. Doesn't sound like they were though, so not the a-hole. They should have been more prepared. Not the a-hole. Avid hikers attacking a multi-day trip in this type of weather know better than to let their water run out like that. Not the a-hole. They went hiking, they should have been more prepared. And 50 cents is nothing. Not the a-hole. You're not obligated to fill anyone's bottles up. If you hadn't been in there they wouldn't have gotten any regardless. They should have packed for their hike. Doesn't take much effort to check forecasts and figure if you need extra bottles or not. If you hadn't filled the 13-oz bottle, I'd probably vote differently, but you did, and the others were old enough to be responsible for themselves. Not to mention you pointed them to a spring where they could have gotten as much water as they wanted for free and they refused that even. If you got me in a tough one I would say not the a-hole because it's a service and if you give it out for free and those people tell everyone you're giving it out for free your service starts losing value. You have to stick to your rules you laid out. I think you giving the little girl water was a kind gesture and they should have appreciated it. If they were experienced they would have brought enough water or rationed it properly so it's really their own fault for running out. Edit, PLS I know this is r/boneappleta I am a master at those when I'm sleepy. I'm sorry I will still leave it as is, but no need to try and tell me how to spell it I know lol. Info. Did they have cash and just not want to spend it or did they fail to bring money along? If they just wanted to be cheap then not the a-hole. If they forgot money and you didn't fill them up then you're the a-hole because water is necessary for life. That very important tidbit was left out. Definitely not the a-hole. Also good on you for filling up the little girl's bottle. That was a really nice thing to do and I'm really glad you didn't let the others affect your generosity. I mean 50 cents? Come on now. Hope they don't call park ranger because I don't think you're allowed to do what you're doing with the caravan/business. Does this sub ever think anyone is the asshole? Holy shit y'all are petty and immoral. You're the a-hole it was 40 degrees. And 50 cent common. Water is so important I am shocked and appalled you didn't refill a couple water bottles. You're the a-hole. A. I don't care if it's your legal responsibility, it is your moral responsibility as a human being to give water if asked for it by those in need. B. You can hop right off your wisdom high horse, because saying there is no risk from a creek, even if you have drank from it, is ridiculous. Animals die in them, diseases that weren't there yesterday are there today. You're the a-hole. Amazed how many not the asshole comments there are. People were dehydrated while hiking in brutally hot weather and you told them to go an hour to get their own water rather than share $2 worth of rainwater with them. That makes you an asshole. Period. Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more AITA Reddit posts.